And good evening, race fans. Glad to know that you're still here, because so am I. Guess what? The microphone is working. I've somehow been able to figure out how to twist it around so it still works, so I'm pretty pleased about that. I'm pretty pleased to bring tonight's Division 2 race from Texas in the Oreo Truck Series to you. So be prepared to see just exactly how Texas Motor Speedway, the Great American Speedway, is going to shape out the Oreo Truck Series chase for the championship heading into our next race, which will be at, into Talladega. And so these drivers, it's getting down to crunch time now. These drivers, they got to make their moves to be able to get into a perfect setup to possibly become Season 3 Oreo Truck Series champion. Ben Ward finds himself on the pole for this event. It's his first Truck Series pole award, and he'll start off alongside of a guy who came in with 6 pole awards in a row. That, of course, was broken last week at Indianapolis, but he won the race in Indianapolis last week. That's 3-time winner this season, Sean Galligan, who is also a championship contender, and a lot of people are mentioning his name and champion together in the same sentence down on pit road. It's very possible Galligan may be en route to his first NNSCRA championship, but there are a lot of good competitors also in this field who are still up there as well with an opportunity to become the Oreo Truck Series champion. We've got Savannah Turner. She'll line up on the inside of row 2 alongside of a former winner in Dylan Young. Now, Dylan Young's last win came at Talladega Super Speedway. Be interesting to see if he'll be able to try and give himself some momentum heading into our second Talladega race of the season next week. Then it's going to be John Acosta alongside of Cody Yamas. Then you got, who is that? Is that Daniel Schwab? I think that is. Daniel Schwab there in the 82. It's either him or Adam Rose, and I can't tell which of the Red Bull cars it is. But they'll start alongside of Jacob Rodriguez, a former winner this season. And then it's going to be Connor Germain alongside, well, I believe that's Danny Wells in the 51. Then you got Anthony McCurry. He's another championship contender who's starting up near the front. He'll start in 12th place, but other drivers, such as Matthew Rodriguez, Joseph Bryant, and Jake Rogers, they're starting near the back of the pack. Could be interesting to see if they'll work their way up, but it can be done. Don't forget, Christian Janes started dead last in his Division 1 race. Where did he finish? 3rd place, so it's not impossible to get a top 5, even though you're starting at the back of the pack. Alright, enough talk. Let's see how Texas Motor Speedway is going to play out here into the championship standings. Who's going to go to victory lane here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway in the Wrangler 200 version 2? We're moments from finding out. 17 laps of racing, high-octane racing. A lot of hard competitors here. A lot of drivers want to get their first win of the season here as they start lineup for tonight's event. Gotten the signal of 1 lap to go as they head through the turn 2 area down the back straightaway. So that means we'll be going green flag racing, and this Going Green is brought to you by Trent the Hedges YouTube channel. Are you ready to see hardcore competitive truck racing? Look no further than the NASCAR Mountain Dew Code Red Truck Series. After the offseason, a new breed of drivers will take control of these monstrous machines as they get ready to shred the track. High speeds, crazy crashes, and awesome finishes. NASCAR Mountain Dew Code Red Truck Series. Unleash the monsters. Only on Trent the Hedges YouTube channel. You want to find his channel? Just go up to the search bar up there at the top of the screen, type in Trent the Hedges, and you'll be sure and find his channel. So here we go, an opportunity for a first-time winner, but let's not forget, right now we're on a streak of at least one championship contender winning a race in their respective series. Sean Galligan, championship contender in the Oreo Truck Series, he won back at Indianapolis. Mobile One Cup Series, it was a championship contender going to victory lane there in Trent Dunham. And then the Snickers Cup Series, it was Dylan Poteet, a championship contender going to victory lane there. So will that streak continue here tonight? As Ben Ward gets a great start there. Galligan's going to get challenged for second. That's by John Acosta, who is also in... Oh, no, there goes Acosta! He got turned by Galligan. Oh, and they're wrecking back there. Oh, they're all just piling in. Oh my goodness, look at this. Michael Harvey's in it. Robert Band's in it. Connor Germain, Brandon Gonzalez, Jake Croven. Let's try to go. Oh, they're wrecking up here too. Matthew Rodriguez, Dylan Schwallenberg, and who is that? Was that Taylor Acosta? Looked like it was the 54. Trying to look back here. Yeah, it was Taylor Acosta got turned. Brendan Patterson with damage. Corey Williams as well, as it's going to be Ben Ward, Sean Galligan 1-2. Nick Bergen's on pit road. Rhett Yates, he may have gotten a piece of it. Joseph Bryant, can't tell if there's any damage to that championship contender. Savannah Turner started up in the 3rd position for this race. A lot of damage to her car. There's a car pulling down to the inside there. I think that's Brandon Gonzalez. I think he did indeed get a piece of it. You can see some front-end damage to the City Financial Ford F Series. As the caution's out for the first time tonight, pretty big incident on the back straightaway, and then an incident that occurred right up in turn 3 as well, involving Taylor Acosta. We'll look at both of those as we're under the caution for the first time tonight. Here's a look at what happened. Watch the 62 of Savannah Turner. I think she's going to go up and just barely clip the 77. That turns him down the racetrack. Hits both John Acosta and fellow championship contender Daniel Schwab. Schwab's going to slide down towards the inside retaining wall. Savannah Turner bounced off the wall and back into Cody Yamos, then comes down and clips into Michael Harvey. And let's see further back here what else happens. Dylan Young comes down, he clips Connor Germain, then gets into Robert Band that spins them around. Savannah still spinning around. And then she's going to come up in front of Danny Wells. I think Danny kind of did a good job of missing that. Brandon Gonzalez, though, he got a piece of both Michael Harvey and Connor Germain. Joseph Bryan gets turned by Nick Bergen back there, and then runs into the back of Danny Wells. Bill Overpool, I think he and Caleb Barnes got through, but then let's see here, Taylor Acosta, while all this is going on. Oh, Jake Baskinger gets hooked by Dylan Schwallenberg, sends the 54 car around, and Schwallenberg's going to make even more contact there. Up into Daniel Schwab, who goes up, and he's going to get the outside retaining... Or no, that's Adam Rose, actually. He goes up and gets the outside retaining wall. Look at Matthew Rodriguez. What a move right there by another championship contender. Great job by the 84 car to be able to work his way through that incident. As the caution waves one more time, for the first time, actually, for the first time at Texas Motor Speedway, for probably, I would say maybe a 12-car incident back in the back straightaway to turn 3, and then also a spin in turn 3 and 4 by Taylor Acosta. Look at Jake Rogers just get through there, man. So we'll go back to green flag racing. All 41 trucks who started this race, they're still in it. All those cars that were involved in the incident there in turn 3, all were able to get the cosmetic damage repaired and are able to continue on in this event. So, I'm sorry about that. So we have Ben Ward as the leader. Let's go through the lineup here. Brought to you by Nerf Codename Ghost YouTube channel. Nerf Codename Ghost for all your NPCRA, Ace Combat, and game walkthrough needs. Nerf Codename Ghost has it all. Ben Ward started first, still first. He leads. Sean Galligan, he was involved in that incident, but he was able to recover and continues on in second. Jacob Rodriguez is now up to third. Fourth is Dylan Young, and Tim Feigl runs in fifth. 3 of the top 5 drivers have been to victory lane. Ben Ward and Tim Feigl have not. Anthony McCurry, he's up here now into 6th, is another championship contender there. Richard Johnson, 7th. 8th is Mackenzie Hopkins. 9th is going to be Jake Baskinger. And Jessica Miller runs in 10th. Margaret Mason will be 11th. Dylan Schwallenberg in 12th. Adam Rose 13th. Matthew Rodriguez 14th. 15th is Daniel Schwab. So there's 2 championship contenders there. Aaron Reed will be 16th. 17th Robert Band. 18th John Acosta. 19th Jacob Boyer. 20th is Caleb Barnes. And then let's see where Jake Rogers is going to restart. 91 will restart in 26th place. Joseph Bryant will restart in 33rd. Those are our other 2 championship contenders. As the green flag comes back out on lap 6 of 17. Galligan trying to get a run here on Ben Ward this time. Battle is actually on for the 4th position, as Dylan Young's going to take that spot. Now Anthony McCurry emerges into the top 5. Tim Feigl is slipping back. And oh, Mackenzie Hopkins got turned. No! It was Jake Baskinger. Caution's out. Baskinger got turned. And there they go. Aaron Reed, Robert Band, John Acosta, James McLeod, Danny Wells, Cody Yamas, Jacob Boyer, Jeff Ehlers. Connor Germain possibly getting involved. Bob Fergus was in it. Savannah Turner involved again. Dylan Schwallenberg, Brendan Patterson, Rhett Yates, heavy duty damage to the 56. Cody Yamas, and also Leah Walker and Kayla Barnes involved in this one. As wait a minute, where's Sean Galligan? Where's McCurry? Two championship contenders, where are they? Well, there's Galligan. Galligan almost looks like he's got some damage. There's McCurry, who also looks like he's got damage. Was he involved in that incident? Let's look further up here. Oh, Tim Walsh is up here on Mackenzie Hopkins. She was in the top 10 for that restart. She's in trouble. What happened there? Mackenzie Hopkins? We saw Anthony McCurry with some damage. Tim Walsh is on pit road. Caution's out, and I'm wondering if there was a separate incident with those guys up near the front. Well, we'll look back at a replay at what happened, but Sean Galligan, I think he, Anthony McCurry, Mackenzie Hopkins, Tim Walsh all got together there at some point after the initial incident occurred. Let's look back at a replay. Okay, maybe here's where Mackenzie Hopkins gets her damage or something. Let's see. She, Jake Baskinger, and Jessica Miller all get together. No, it was just Baskinger turning down to the inside retaining wall. I think if you look top of your screen, there's Schwallenberg, Adam Rose, Matthew Rodriguez all lined up. I think maybe they're going to make some contact or something. If they come into the view, yeah, Rose turns Schwallenberg, and just clips Baskinger, who was just trying to leave the scene of his spin there down in the inside retaining wall. And watch right here, the contact from Adam Rose snaps him straight up. Nowhere for Reed to go. Robert Band, the hole closed up for him in a hurry. Jacob Boyer's car spins around. John Acosta spins. Jeff Ehlers runs into Schwallenberg. Bob Fergus runs into Schwallenberg. Cody Yamas runs into them there. Jake Rogers in the 91 able to hold up there. James McLeod and Danny Wells, they get together. Kayla Barnes getting nailed by both Rhett Yates and Leah Walker further back. Brendan Patterson also involved. No way that these guys could miss it. The track was just all blocked up. But let's take a look up here. Where's Mackenzie Hopkins? 'Cause she was smoking. Let's try and fast forward here. Oh, this was after the caution came out. Maybe something happens up here? Let's take a look. Caution's already out. Oh, look out. They're 4 wide there. After the caution came out, Tim Feigl gets into Mackenzie Hopkins, and oh no! Anthony McCurry and Sean Galligan, 2 drivers in the championship hunt, get involved here in an instant after the caution had waved. McCurry, all these drivers actually here, these 3 drivers, all former winners. Galligan's won 3 times this season, most recent at Indianapolis. Oh, and Tim Walsh runs straight into it. Mackenzie Hopkins won just recently, and Anthony McCurry won back at Bullet Super Speedway. Speaking of McCurry, I think... Oh, no, he doesn't hit Mackenzie Hopkins again. Oh, but Jake Croven runs into the back of him! Oh my goodness, so this was after the caution waved, and what a tough break for Mackenzie Hopkins, who's been on a good streak of good finishes ever since her first Truck Series win. Tim Walsh runs into it, just an innocent bystander there, and 2 championship contenders, and Sean Galligan and Anthony McCurry, they're both involved as well. And this was an incident that occurred after the caution had waved. Let's go back to green, settle this out. I think Mackenzie Hopkins' day may be done along with several others. So we're getting ready to go back to green here in the Wrangler 200. Well, yes, indeed, we do have some retirees now. Last caution we had, nobody left the race. Not the case this time. Drivers out after this incident include Mackenzie Hopkins, Tim Walsh, Jake Croven, Robert Band, Dylan Schwallenberg, Cody Yamas, Kayla Barnes, Jeff Ehlers, Leah Walker, and Rhett Yates. Alright, let's go through the lineup here, brought to you by Nerf Codename Ghost YouTube channel. We'll go through the top 20, and if there are any championship contenders that we haven't covered, we'll show you where they're going to restart. So Ben Ward, he'll be the leader. Sean Galligan will restart second, even though he was involved in that incident. He's going to still stay up here in the second position. Dylan Young will be third. Jacob Rodriguez fourth. Anthony McCurry, He was involved in that incident as well, but he'll continue on in 5th. 6th will be Richard Johnson, Tim Feigl in 7th, Jessica Miller 8th. 9th, Margaret Mason, and Matthew Rodriguez is 10th. 11th will be Daniel Schwab. 12th, Adam Rose. 13th, Danny Wells. 14th is Zach Buchanan. And James McLeod will be in 15th place. 16th is going to be Jake Baskinger. 17th, Jake Rogers. 18th is Connor Germain. 19th place will be Jacob Boyer. And 20th will be Corey Williams. As we look back further here, the only other championship contender that's not running inside the top 20 is Joseph Bryant. He'll restart in 29th place. Cars will come here out of turn number 4. And on lap 11 of 17, we'll go back to green flag racing, giving us a total of 7 laps to go. Green waves once more. Ben Ward gets a good restart. Sean Galligan did not. And they're backed up there. Oh, off of Dylan Young he bounces. And off of Tim Feigl. They're bouncing off the 77. Oh, what a tough break for Sean Galligan. His car obviously just too damaged to keep up with the field. And they're still behind him. Oh, Danny Wells spins. And the caution's out. Danny Wells is in trouble. Jake Baskinger. Joseph Bryant got a piece of it. Now he's smoking. Corey Williams. Nick Bergen. Savannah Turner. Bob Fergus. Brandon Gonzalez. Taylor Acosta. A lot of these drivers not involved for the first time tonight. Oh no. Caution's out. And Jacob Rodriguez is the leader. Let's look back at a replay. Sean Galligan holds up the field and puts us under caution for the 3rd time tonight. Well, here's a look at what happened. Take a look as Danny Wells is caught up behind Richard Johnson, who's caught up behind Galligan, and I think Danny Wells just comes up into Baskinger and Jacob Boyer. Nowhere for any of those drivers to go. Then further back here, when Jacob Boyer's sliding, Bob Fergus has nowhere to go. He's going to make some contact. Corey Williams, Nick Bergen, they make contact further up. Oh, Brendan Patterson just runs right into the back of John Acosta and then slides into Bob Fergus's machine. And then Bill Doberpool comes into the mix and he comes down, and that's where Joseph Bryant got his damage. Taylor Acosta also hit hard into Bill Doberpool. That was a snap around for the 53. And you can just see the cars littering the area here. There's Joseph Bryant's machine. This may have iced it. I don't know. This may have taken Joseph Bryant out of contention maybe for the championship, but certainly hard luck for him here today. And I thought I saw Jake Rogers get turned around there on the back straightaway. Maybe not. No, I guess not. So he's up here with Sean Galligan and Connor Germain coming down to the... Oh, but he and Galligan made contact! I didn't even see that. Galligan went up and into the outside retaining wall. So that's 2 more championship contenders. Oh, and then Galligan bounces into McLeod. And Galligan looks like he's going to hit the wall again. Oh, but it goes down in front of Rogers. Oh, and Galligan's car, Galligan flipped over. Galligan went barrel rolling. I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that happening. I was more concentrated on the back straightaway wreck. But we had a barrel roll in the front stretch. And it involved 2 championship contenders in Jake Rogers and Sean Galligan. Galligan, who has 3 victories this season. Rogers, who's the defending champ in the Oreo Truck Series. And there you see John Acosta. He's able to get by via that higher line there down the front straightaway. But, oh my, what a tough break there for Sean Galligan and Jake Rogers. Oh, Aaron Reed. Oh, he does. Aaron Reed, with 2 wins this season, runs straight into the back of Jake Rogers. And then he slams the outside retaining wall. Oh my, so that was actually when I thought there was only going to be 1 championship contender, and Joseph Bryant, it's 3. With Bryant, Galligan, and Rogers all having problems here, and we may have, I think I'm getting word that we may have a green-white checkered to finish off this race. Let's go back and sort this whole thing out, as a lot of repercussions happening here in the late stages of the Wrangler 200. So we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing, and there will indeed be a green-white checkered to decide this race. If the caution comes out at any point during that race, on the lap it comes out on, they will race it back to the stripe, and the race will be declared over. Alright, so drivers that will not participate in this green-white checkered finish that have just recently gone to the garage area are Brandon Gonzalez, Sean Galligan. Galligan will get credit for 22nd today. Jake Rogers, he'll get credit for 23rd. Aaron Reed is out along with Bob Fergus, Taylor Acosta, also Savannah Turner, Nick Bergen, Bill Doberpool, Brendan Patterson. They're in the garage area. Joseph Bryant, he'll retire in the 31st position today. And they join Mackenzie Hopkins, Tim Walsh, Jake Croven, Robert Band, Dylan Schwallenberg, Cody Yamas, Caleb Barnes, Jeff Ehlers, Leo Walker, and Rhett Yates in the garage area. Let's give you our final restart of the night, our final restart lineup, brought to you by Nerf Codename Ghost's YouTube channel. Jacob Rodriguez is going to be the leader, Tim Feigl second, third Ben Ward, fourth is going to be Jessica Miller, and Matthew Rodriguez in fifth. Four of the top five have not yet been to Victory Lane, the Truck Series, yet this season. Dylan Young, he'll line up in sixth. Highest running championship contender now is Anthony McCurry in seventh. Eighth is Margaret Mason. Adam Rose ninth. 10th is Zach Buchanan. Then you got Daniel Schwab 11th. 12th Richard Johnson. 13th Connor Germain. 14th James McLeod. And Michael Harvey completes the top 15 as we go back up to the front, and Jacob Rodriguez trying to pick up his second win of the season. It would, to my recollection, be the third time that 88 truck's gone to Victory Lane. Last time it went to Victory Lane without a driver being Jacob Rodriguez, it was Angel D'Souza, and I believe it was back in Season 1. Tim Feigl, Jessica Miller, and Matthew Rodriguez all sliding underneath Ben Ward, who made a rookie mistake there trying to pass on the high side, but that wasn't going to work. And now here comes Tim Feigl to the inside. It's going to be two Rodriguez brothers here up inside the top five, with Matthew and Jacob now side by side for second place. But Matthew Rodriguez wants more. He wants to get his first Truck Series win of the season. That could help him out big time in the points. As he's down to the inside now, he'll take the top spot, heading out of turn number 2. He's got a rear deck lid full of Jessica Miller, though. And look who's coming back into the picture. A big run off turn 2 brings Ben Ward back into the picture here for the win. Jessica Miller, though, peeks to the inside. Tim Feigl's going to shuffle Matthew Rodriguez up to the high side, 3 wide. But Jessica Miller has the advantage. Ben Ward coming. Drafting help from Margaret Mason. Will he make a move? No! Jessica Miller is going to pick up her first Truck Series victory of the season and her first NNSCRA victory of her career. Right place, right time for Jessica Miller. And whoa! Margaret Mason nearly got turned by Jacob Rodriguez there. That could have been huge. We may have had a wrecked race car for our winner here. But that's the second time in the career of that 59 truck that it's gone to Victory Lane. Last time, second start for Dylan Young in Season 2, and he put it in Victory Lane. So Jessica Miller gets it done tonight. A big win for that 59 team. And Jessica Miller, she's not doing that good in the standings, so this is going to help her pick up a good few valuable spots in the points, even though she's not in the championship hunt. But congratulations to Jessica Miller. What a move at the end there. What a great position to be in there on that final lap. Right behind Matthew Rodriguez. Made the pass down the back straightaway and took the win. We're going to take a look and see where our other championship contenders finished that were able to finish this race. Matthew Rodriguez, he was up there at the front on the final lap. Got shuffled 3 wide. He'll finish a respectable 7th place, though. So he's going to get a top 10. Daniel Schwab, man, did he hang tough all day long. He's going to finish in the 9th position. Will the 82 car. Looking further down, Anthony McCurry's going to finish the night in the 13th position. So a pretty good run for him. He was involved in that incident under the caution flag with Galligan and Mackenzie Hopkins, but he'll get a top 15 finish. And then, of course, the drivers that are out of the race, the other 3 were Sean Galligan in 22nd, Jake Rogers in 23rd, and Joseph Bryant in 31st. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the points are going to look heading into our next to last chase race next week at Talladega Super Speedway. Hope you'll tune in for that. The Wrangler 200, both version 1 and version 2 are over, but we still got to finish up the Wrangler race weekend here with the Mobile Cup Series and the Snickers Cup Series. And I don't know what's causing that noise. There we go. Sorry about that. I apologize for that noise there. Okay, so hope you'll tune in for that as we continue the race weekend here at Texas Motor Speedway. We have 2 winners here in the Oreo Truck Series. Our division... Boy, again, it's doing that noise. I don't like that. I don't know what's doing. Something going on with my microphone. At least you guys can hear me. But Jessica Miller, nonetheless, wins the race here tonight. Picks up her first NNSCRA victory. Congratulations to her. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in for the Mobile Cup Series, Snickers Cup Series coming up very, very soon here at Texas Motor Speedway as the chase continues on the NNSCRA Offline Racing. At its best, here comes the finishing order and the point standings for the Truck Series. Hey guys, thanks for watching another NNSCRA race. I really enjoy bringing them to you. Hey, give me a like down underneath this video if you enjoyed what you saw. I'd really appreciate that. And also, remember, it is essential that you comment at least once every week if it's a race that you're in order to keep your NNSCRA ride. Also, if you're not subscribed to me already, I wish you would subscribe to me so that way you know when each NNSCRA race comes out on YouTube. Want to get some inside information on what's going on in the NNSCRA? Check us out on our official website at NNSCRARacingSeries.weebly.com. And also, it's back! NNSCRA is back on Twitter at NNSCRA Sports. You can also check us out there. If you're not sure how to get there, you can access it via my channel. You can either click on the little Twitter logo or the NNSCRA official website link right below it. Also, you want to be able to get some more inside information, check out my second channel called NNSCRA Vlog, where I post videos about stuff that's going on in the NNSCRA, stuff that's going on behind the scenes, and also some extra stuff as well. Not sure how to get there? Go to my channel, check out NNSCRA members list, and it's at the very top of the list. That's basically it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this race. I enjoy bringing it to you. It's courtesy of NNSCRA, offline racing at its best.